What's up, guys? It's Kami Poppy, also known as Joseph, and I'm back here with a different type of video. And today, Omar and I are going to be teaching you guys basically how to PvP. I know a lot of you guys know how to PvP because Minecraft's getting pretty old, but there's still some of you that are still joining the game, and basically this is going to be for 1.8 and lower because I knew that the new 1.9 and 1.10 PvP is different. So, without further ado, let's get started, guys. Okay, first, step one is how to use the sword, guys. So basically, the sword is your main weapon in Minecraft. It's going to be doing most of the damage for you. And I know a bow can be good, but over time you'll see that you're going to be using the sword more. Anyways, there's two things to a sword. You can block hit. So basically what block hitting is left clicking and right clicking at the same time. And what's that's going to do is you're going to get a chance, I forgot what the percentage chance is, but you're going to get a chance while you're hitting to block the other person's hit. So, here, I'm going to demonstrate on Omar. So, blocking is kind of like this. Omar, you can start hitting me. Start hitting me. So, you see, sometimes I'm actually blocking his hit. And what blocking with the sword does is it actually, decreases the damage he does to your armor and to you. So, that's another great tactic. And then, so that's the first thing. But the only thing is, when you're block hitting, just know that when you block with your sword, you're going slower. So you're going to be moving slower. So that's just a disadvantage. So when you if someone's strafing you, don't block hit. You're going to want to, just go dead at him, straight at him and just fight him. And I'll tell you guys what strafing is soon. But then the other thing is jitter clicking. So there's a lot of sites online that you can practice jitter clicking. Hopefully I'll leave the site in the description below. But basically, jitter clicking is just clicking fast. So I know a lot of Minecraft videos say that you just click to the speed of your sword because it's not going to change. Well, it does change. There is a difference. So jitter clicking is basically just clicking as fast as you can. So, Omar, go in the corner, and I'll show you guys how effective jitter clicking can be. And you can probably, if you can click really fast, you can probably out click a Gapple. So let's see, jitter clicking like this. So basically, it seems different, but when you jitter click to go at a battle, so let's say you guys are going straight at each other. If you're jitter clicking, you're more, of course, you're more likely to hit the person first, which can start giving you combos, of course, when you just go around them. So here, Omar and I are just gonna go straight at each other. So my 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. So he's just normal clicking. See, I jitter click first, and I'm gonna get that first hit on him, which is gonna definitely lead me to more combos. Right now, I'm not that good at PvP, so hope you guys can stand that. Okay. Number 2 is strafing, guys. So strafing is really important. When you're going at, so Omar, let's go at each other. So when you're going at a battle, you don't want to go straight at the person. Of course the person, if he's clicking faster than you, of course, he's going to hit you first. So when you, strafing is basically, going around the person while they're trying to hit you, you're just hitting them nonstop. So watch this. So when you first approach the battle, so Omar, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Omar's going to be going straight. I'm going to strafe around him. So he's not going to be able to hit me as easily, and I'm just going to wreck him, of course. But then also, while you're in battle, you're going to also want to still be strafing. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. So Omar's going straight forward again. I'm strafing around him. Oh, shit. I accidentally clicked my inventory. And he just can't hit me because he's trying to go straight at me, and I'm just strafing him. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 only applies to Gapple PvP. And basically, so while you're Gappling, you don't want to just stand there. Because Omar, if he's hitting me, he's going to be able to get multiple hits on me. But if you go like this, while you Gapple, he won't hit me as much. So Omar, hit me normally while I'm just eating a Gapple like this. Start hitting me. Just go off. You see how many hits he's getting while I'm Gappling only one time. Well, watch this. If I jump, he's going to knock me farther back. So he's not going to get as much hits on me. You can see this. Okay. And when you approach a battle, you always want to eat your Gapple after the other person. Because if you do eat your Gapple after the other person, of course, you're going to have the advantage. And when your Gapple runs out and he hasn't Gapple yet, he's not on a Gapple. So you can just quick drop him. Or also, it just gives that advantage, so he can't kill you as much because he's going to have to Gapple before you. And it's just going to help you out throughout the whole fight. Step number 4 applies to both throughout almost all PvP. if you're wearing armor. So when you PvP, of course you have armor durability, which is basically how many hits before your armor, breaks. And you always want to watch your armor. So just one new rule that you always gotta know: your helmet's gonna break first, then your boots, then your pants, and then your chest plate. So what I like doing, a tactic that you can do when you're approaching a fight. This is only if you're getting really good at a fight. Take off your helmet when you first go. As long as you stay Gapple or you're potting well, you're gonna be good. See, watch this, Omar attacking. You're gonna be good. As long as you see, watch this, Omar's gonna hit me. He can out hit my Gapple, but I'm still good as long as I just keep Gappling. And then once the fight gets further on, then I'll eventually put on my helmet, and my helmet will probably be equal with my boots, and that's gonna be good. And my helmet will be better than his as long as we stay equal. Also, when you're approaching a fight, or not approaching a fight, when you're like in the middle of the fight, you gotta keep an eye on your armor. There's some mods out there that you can use that are totally legal on all PvP servers, I think. It's called the Better PvP mod, and basically what's going to show you is it's going to show your armor durability on the side, so you don't have to open your inventory, and it's also going to show you your pots and stuff. But be aware that it does take some of your FPS, so if you are not on a good computer, I wouldn't advise it. Just get used to knowing how long your armor is going to last from it. So if you see this, watch this. So Omar and I are going to go at each other, and let me show you how long it takes for him just to start wrecking me once my helmet breaks. So here we go. Okay, let's say, oh, we're battling. Oh, his helmet broke. I'll show you guys. So his helmet just broke. He's not going to put on another one because let's say he doesn't know that his helmet broke. You got to pay attention. And I'm just going to eventually be... So I'm doing a lot of damage because two of his pieces of armors are just dead. While I have... And we're just going at each other. My Gapple broke down. And he still doesn't know. He doesn't... Let's say he just doesn't know his armor broke. This is why you always keep it. And then eventually he gets it on. Okay, guys. The fifth step... Hold on, let me check this. The fifth step is, in pot PvP. So, pot PvP is definitely a lot harder because you gotta get used to, changing and potting while you're fighting. And people usually don't know, when do you throw down your pot? You throw down your pot. I usually throw down my pot when I'm around 5 hearts. You only want to use one pot at a time because when you start to use 2 or 3 pots at a time, eventually you're wasting pots. And pot PvP, it's usually not about durability. It's about how many pots you have left. So let me show you. So Omar and I are gonna go at each other. So I'm at 8 right now. See, I'm also using the tactic from before, strafing him. I'm jitter clicking, not as much jitter clicking, but strafing him. You always want to be strafing him. Okay, 5 hearts. Bam. That brings me back to around 8 hearts. So I'm just gonna go at him again. And bam, I'm around 6 hearts. Bam, hit that. Make sure you always want to aim towards the ground. It's not gonna bring back to full health, but you can always pot around 6 or 7 hearts because it gives you out. Anyways, a new move that people always do, like I said, was throwing multiple pots down at a time. You can still do that if you're in danger, but you don't want to always be doing that. That's what I used to do. So Omar's gonna go at me. So let's say Omar's going at me. I'm gonna let him wreck me. He's killing me. He's going at me. And let's say, oh, shoot. I just throw 3 pots right there. You just wasted pots right there. So, 3 pots, can give you around 9 health. I was only around, 4 hearts, and I threw those all down. I didn't need those 3 pots, but I was panicking. So, just know that always be aware of your hearts, and throw it at around 5 to 7 hearts. So, here, we're going to go at each other again. No more. So... Oh, also, guys, while we're PvPing, just know Omar's not this bad. Or maybe it's just I'm really good, but... See, so I'm around 9 hearts still. I'm wrecking him. Let's go. He only used 1 pot. You don't want to use multiple pots. Because that's when you start wasting pots. Here, I'm around 6 or 7. Bam. Brings back pretty far. Okay, the final... step you need to know as a noob if you want to start to get good at PvP is the bow. The bow, in a lot of battles, like let's say UHC, if you guys don't know, UHC basically you only regen from golden apples. In UHC, the bow is very, very important because it can do that damage from far away without you taking any damage Whereas the sword, you have to go melee, so you're expected to take some damage. So with the bow, basically you gotta know how far to power it up. So if he's, let's say Omar's getting close to me, so Omar run towards me. I know this is considered bow spam, but you don't want to power your bow all the way up, because that's just gonna take a lot of time. He's gonna get you by the time he's gonna melee you. And also you gotta know when to switch from the bow to melee. And when he, of course, when he's far away, you have to pull the bow all the way back to make sure you get in. Right now I'm terrible at bow because I haven't bowed in a long time, but you guys know when he's running away. So let's say Omar run away from me. Of course he's not going at you, so go full, use the bow all the way because you want to do the max amount of damage. And while you're bowing, I see a lot of noobs or just people who are not good at PvP. They stay in one spot when they're bowling other people. And if you stay in one spot, so Omar, start shooting me. If you stay in one spot like this, let's say I'm staying in one spot, he's gonna get me so easily because he knows where I'm standing in one spot. See? But whereas if I strafe, it's harder for him to get it. So strafing is basically moving around so you dodge the arrows. I hope you guys enjoyed that how to PvP episode on 1.8 and below. Again, Omar doesn't suck this bad at PvP. It was just I had to have him, be bad to really show you guys how to do it. And hope you guys learned a lot. And if you guys want another one of these videos, except for 1.9 and above, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Again, thank you guys for watching. See you guys.